Did you know that you're constantly surrounded by minerals? And I don't just mean in your jewelry. In fact, your walls are probably made out of the mineral gypsum, and there's a multitude of minerals that make up your cell phone and computer. But wait, what exactly is a mineral? Geologists define minerals as substances that are naturally occurring, inorganic, solid at room temperature, have ordered atomic structures, and definite chemical compositions. But before we continue, we need to address the difference between a rock and a mineral. A rock is a naturally occurring substance made up of various minerals. It's also important to note that rocks can also include fossils and shells. But back to minerals. There are more than 5,000 different substances on Earth that fit the definition of a mineral, and mineralogy is a scientific study within the field of geology that investigates these substances. But wait, how did geologists make sense of that many minerals? Well, in 1837, geologist James Dwight Dana developed a system of categorizing minerals based on their chemistry. The first category is the natives. This includes graphite. Graphite is what your pencil lead is made out of. It's also a component inside modern batteries. Next, we have the carbonates, the sulfates and sulfides, the oxides, the phosphates and tungstates, and the halides. You are actually extremely familiar with one of the halides. This is halite, more commonly known as table salt. Have you ever heard that geologists have a reputation for licking rocks? This is exactly where that comes from. But don't go around licking rocks. Geologists have much safer and reliable methods for distinguishing between mineral species. For example, geologists look at the shapes minerals form. Quartz forms hexagons, while calcite forms rhombuses. This is especially important in our largest mineral category, the silicates. As you can see, this is an extremely diverse category. As such, they're subdivided based on their atomic structure. Now these look very complicated, but for today, our important takeaway is that they're made of this base structure. This is a silicate tetrahedron. It's composed of 1 silicon and 4 oxygen atoms. This structure plays key roles in your everyday life. For example, mica is used to make products such as paint and makeup, and is even in your microwave. More importantly, silicates are the primary rock-forming minerals on Earth. You can see this if you look at the chemical composition of the Earth's crust. Oxygen makes up 46% and silicon makes up 27% by weight. This may seem hard to believe, especially because you probably wouldn't think twice seeing a rock like this. But here's what the type of rock looks like under a special microscope used by geologists. Here, you can see that the rock is made up of tiny crystals of plagioclase feldspar, olivine, and pyroxene, each of which are silicates. Even if you can't see it with the naked eye, silicates are everywhere, controlling the geology around you. That's why mineralogy is so important. Minerals, especially the silicates, are everywhere. And if you want to know more about the world around you, mineralogy is a great place to start.